Hi, guys, and welcome back to another episode of We Need to Talk. I am your host, Simone, and we have our co host slash podcast mascot, Opti. And of course, we have our usual audience members, but they have microphones this time.
Woo! Audrey, what was
Of
that?
course. So, as we can see by the sign, no, I didn't tell them about the good news. We're almost at 100 subscribers. Woo! I'm sick, if you can't tell. I just had a coughing fit, but we didn't record that part of me having a coughing fit, which is great because y'all didn't have to see me cough. Like, you know that cat meme that's just be like, y'all don't have to see me cough like that. So, we're almost at 100 subscribers. Hopefully, by the end of this video, those who have not subscribed have subscribed. And we are at or past 100 subscribers. And in our next video, we can have our confetti and be like, yay, 100 subscribers. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You never know. This video might have the confetti and we might be like, ooh, 100 subscribers. Never know. Never know. That's all up to y'all. If y'all would just hit the button. Hit it. Doesn't take anything out of you to just click, done. Then you get to see my videos all the time. Don't rely on the fact that the algorithm is gonna bring it back up and your For You page is gonna For You page. Don't. No. We have some interesting things in store for this year. We have been planning. Can't wait to show you what we've been coming up with. So today's episode is based on let's reflect on the past when you be sick and you be at home or at your grandparents' house. Rest in peace to my granny. She had not a satellite dish. What is the name of the box?
STV?
STV or Dreambox. Don't know which one it was. Didn't have it at home. However, she had a box. And, you know, we have our CBC Days of Our Lives, All My Children, Beautiful.
Bold and Beautiful.
Bold and Beautiful. I wasn't really a big fan of Bold and Beautiful.
It was literally Days of Our Lives.
All of it was the exact same.
No. There's actually a canon.
There's also General Hospital.
Who watches that?
People.
Why?
That's trash.
They're all the same thing.
No, they're not. Bold and the Beautiful happened in the city.
General Hospital happened so that reality TV could happen. That's what. General Hospital walked so that reality TV could run. And I'm standing on that hill.
Okay, we'll let you have that hill.
Uh-huh.
Nah, not unless you got that. I'm Googling it now. 6.6 out of 10. Why?
Damn.
Because people thought it was good.
6.6 is not good. That's mediocre.
Days of Our Lives went on forever. And no one ever caught up.
God damn! 15,000 episodes?
Yeah, because it came to present day. CBC just kept replaying the old ones, but all those people got older.
Yeah.
And CBC, the episodes kept episoding.
You know that CBC.
I went away when I was 12 and I saw Days of Our Lives come up on a TV and I said, this is not it. This is not it. First of all, this is too crisp. This is not it. But it was it. It was just present day Days of Our Lives.
Do you know where CBC caught up with Days of Our Lives?
Never.
They did.
They did?
They did.
When did they catch up? Last year?
Insert. Literally, CBC was a season behind. And then you know what they did? They repeated everything again.
Yeah.
I wept. Because I used to watch it on CBC and on MCTV. Uh-huh. So I see the new episodes. And there were tons of...
Sorry, Auntie.
Oh, no, not Auntie.
Auntie Casualty.
So what happened was... The reason I'll always say Bold and the Beautiful and... What do you think them? Days of Our Lives are supreme. They had crossover episodes.
Yeah, of course they had crossover episodes.
And then you found out that Salem was in a corner of the entire universe, and then Bold and Beautiful was the city where everybody was doing the weirdness.
I have to take a pause and I have to mention a picture that I don't even think anybody will remember other than my sister. Called Passions. Passions
Yeah.
was it.
No.
Passions?
I could never watch it.
Passions was it.
I was not allowed.
You were because it had witchcraft in it.
It was not allowed.
Passions was okay. Comment. Somebody tell me that you are my. Oh my goodness. First of all, that is why I have this huge fear of dolls. The doll slash little person slash whatever was in Passions. And I have to say whatever because at some points he was a doll, at some points he was a person. Because she was losing her mind. And then when she got electrocuted, look, that show was just too much. It was too much.
What?
Yeah.
Comment if you know what I'm talking about. Comment if you know what I'm talking about. Because
How you mean? How you mean?
that doll person boy.
What you was watching horror as a child?
Nah.
It's literally horror. But if you go back and try to watch that, look, Andre, see if you can find that episode. Like, just type in Passions and type.
I already got Passions.
Did you get that episode with Timmy? Timmy, type in Timmy.
I remember. I refused to.
He is. The thing is, right? Obviously, a little person is not. The little person in it, the person that played him, the real life him, as in the live version of the doll, wasn't scared because it's just a small person. However, the fact of them going back and forth between this boy being a doll, this boy poisoning, what's her name is? What was her name? Tell me what her name was. I can't remember what it is. I need to know what her name was. Tabitha and the little boy, and then Tabitha getting electrocuted. Tabitha was that whole part with Tabitha just being insane, craziness. If you try to watch that picture now, you're like, what was this quality? And let's not even talk about Coronation Street. I don't know if y'all know about Coronation Street, but Coronation Street was lit because Coronation Street is essentially Days of Our Lives, but for British people.
Oh yes.
Coronation Street was fire.
I am mildly upset that you are just bringing back these memories. I watched Coronation Street when I went to England as
so good. Coronation Street was literally fire.
It was
literally Days of Our Lives, but for British people, and just as intense and as hot as Days of Our Lives was, so is Coronation Street.
You know what was a good throwback show? Miss Bouquet.
Ooh.
I love
Miss Bucket. Ooh.
I want you to know.
That was my show.
I never missed an episode.
Ever.
Never. I traveled.
The thing is, right? There's that, and there's Are You Being Served? Which Are You Being Served was. I was an 11-year-old just eating all of that up. Mind you, all of these people are like dead at this point. They're deceased. You gotta Google it. At the point of me watching them, half of them were deceased.
A bit morbid, but yeah.
But I was like, Mrs. Slocum, Mr. Peacock, Mr. Humphreys. Mr. Humphreys was my jam. Come with your little fruity selves. Come and measure the guy. Come. Yes. And the Mrs. Slocum's assistant that was just, she had she fast self. Look. Yes. And as time goes by, I didn't really like as time goes by, but I used to watch, it used to come on TV. Just like how Days of Our Lives and All Bold and Beautiful come on in a consecutive manner. And I just used to be addicted. But when I was actually sick and I would go over my granny, I wasn't watching any of these. That was we going back even further. When I was sick, my granny had an addiction. When I tell you an addiction to watching Judge Judy and Judge Joe Brown, addiction. It was an addiction because every single day, without fail, that picture had to be on. Every day. My Judge Judy on Chinchi Channel. And Maury and Jerry Springer. You are not the father. Why am I at 8 years old invested in the woman running around? Why am I invested in that? I don't even understand the concepts fully. I don't even understand everybody cheating on this person and this baby father and blah 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 blah. But me and my sick self on the couch invested on that wooden chair. Invested. I want to know if you're the father. I would like to know. And when you're not, I would like to see how fast this woman could run and how fast this cameraman can catch up to her. Because they were Olympic athletes. The the speed at which these women used to run away to hide and have absolutely nowhere to go because they weren't even running towards the exit. Them just used to be running for running sake. It used to be like yeah, I already know that you're not a baby father and they come in on this show to run. Because as soon as you're not the father, we're running backstage, we're running into a corner, we're running, dipping, and the cameraman is like, run, run, run.
I feel like there was an episode where the woman ran through the doors and left.
No, because you couldn't do that. You signed a contract. You had to stay. You couldn't just leave.
No, she got through the doors and then came back for the last thing, but she had ran hard. Like I remember
She
this
clearly
episode.
remembered where the doors were because everybody else couldn't remember where the doors were, or we're just trying to run away from things. And you're like,
Flashback. End of flashback.
first of all, how big is this entire place that y'all are filming at? Because them used to just find corridors to run down, just to find them. And also the cameras at this point is heavy cameras with cords. How long is this extension cord
Okay.
that you are running that far?
So and this is because I like production. For those particular cameras,
You just had a camera on the go to ready like that. Didn't have a cord.
right? You had the wireless transmitters. Cause I've worked with them, and you put on the shoulder strap with the gimbal so that it's still somewhat stabilized.
How old are you, buddy?
It don't even matter. Like this big camera, all you just hearing is like,
So like so the wireless transmitters, especially they got in those older ones, they were SDA, and now they got HDMI. But like her corner run, take off.
and you carrying like 20 pounds running behind somebody that wants to. Those cameras look heavy.
They are, but you get accustomed.
And you just running down behind this person who already knew that that was not your father. Sometimes some of them pictures used to be like, that is clearly not your father. Like, insert Cat Williams being like, whose white baby is that? What do you mean? From the mountain of Caucasus, because that is definitely not their baby, but running away. And Jerry Springer, my mother would have never allowed me to watch Jerry Springer. Because I feel like that was the first reality show where you could have people who were like lesbians and gay people, and they were coming on these shows and they were having gay marriage at that time. You gotta put the quotations because I don't even think it was real weddings. And then exes used to show up, or side lovers used to show up, and then a big fight would show up and people fighting, even though they said that it wasn't supposed to be fighting. And then all you got the people in the audience, Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. And you're like, what is the point of this show? They actually was the point of this show.
This is where we'll always say, I don't know how Jerry Springer stayed on TV. 1, 2, how do people hate gay and lesbian stuff when everybody used to watch Jerry Springer? And 3, he's probably the greatest TV person of all time.
Like him and Maury, like used to just
reality TV.
Let's also not even start to talk about Dr. Phil
Who is not a real doctor
anymore. He had a PhD and he was a psychologist, psychiatrist, whatever.
That's crazy.
But he got that revoked because he doesn't do actual doctoring things. He's so negligent with people's lives, and it is crazy.
Wait. So the man went through all the hell to get a doctorate, to lose it.
I mean, to be fair,
Like obviously, technically, you can't lose his doctorate. Like you got your degree, so he's still Doctor Phil. But his license to operate as a psychiatrist or psychologist or whichever way he is, he can't operate
Right. So in other
anymore.
words, it's a waste.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, he got it so that then he could get a show, so that then he can make millions, which I guess is the point of.
but then he had those like farms, those children farms where they were basically sending the kids that were acting out, and then they were just getting
What?
yeah. That's what happened to Bad Baby and all of a bunch of those other people. Like the farms that they were sending them to like get rehabilitation for all of their. I'm 12 years old and I'm pregnant, and nobody can tell me anything but blah 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 blah. All of those children that was getting sent to places like that, and if I'm incorrect, you can do a bleep and be like, "Information, police. This is incorrect information." But I'm pretty sure because I'm on TikTok chronically. And even Bad Baby has talked about being sent to one of those places by Dr. Phil and being assaulted.
I feel like anything bad baby say is
No, but she's not the only person. That's just the person that is coming to mind that I can remember about
Okay.
that. But there are multiple people who've gone through Dr. Phil, and that's why I think that his show isn't doing that stuff anymore.
His show does even still air?
Right.
You think so? I see
Well, I
clips
think
sometimes.
I see clips, but I don't know if it's still airing. But I know that they had to change up some stuff. If it's not airing, then that's probably what it isn't. But I know he had like lawsuits and stuff because of that stuff that was going on. But I don't want to speak too much into that because I don't know the full details of it. But a lot of cases of different places that would be like, oh, this is like rehabilitation for children came out at the exact same time about the Dr. Phil stuff. And they were like, oh, some of Dr. Phil's patients came here, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. And you just find out that all of these children are getting abused. And it's just like you're sending them for quote unquote help. And anyways, we're
That's crazy.
nostalgia-ing. We're not supposed to be going on this rabbit hole.
I mean,
It's all part of the
It
nostalgia.
is.
yeah, well, clearly Dr. Phil is some sort of nostalgia.
We're gonna dolphin him saying that word. So y'all are not gonna know what he's saying because it's gonna get dolphined every single time he says it.
That part of the song, like,
Let's see.
And y'all are not gonna hear any of that because it's gonna be dolphined. Jarrett just gave himself so much work to do. Love that for you. Anyways, so 90s nostalgia. As we can see, I have on my Barbie shirt today because did you guys see? All of the Barbie movies went on YouTube. Someone flagged it and now they're down. Maybe they're back up by now. But at the time that we're filming this, they were taken down. They were just put up. All of the Barbie, what do you call it? Discography?
filmography.
Videography.
Discography was discography.
No, filmography.
Filmography.
Oh my god.
What is it? What's discography?
Music albums. So discography is a catalog of albums.
Filmography.
Filmography
Fine.
is a catalog
I
of
was
films.
close. Oh gosh.
Oh wait, the cough come back. 10 points to Gryffindor.
Yeah, she looked
Right.
like a Hufflepuff.
So she did get Hufflepuff.
God damn.
That wait, I know for a fact you Slytherin. Pardon?
Oh wait. We should totally do a Harry Potter episode, but that's not gonna happen right now. Maybe stay tuned, subscribe, and maybe you'll see a Harry Potter Harry
Potter.
episode.
Avada Kedavra.
So
Expecto
comment,
Patronum.
like definitely, but also comment if you want a Harry Potter episode. But we're talking about Barbie right now. So Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses was one of my favorites, and Barbie and the Nutcracker also one of my favorite movies. When we start to get to Barbie and Mermaid Tale, Barbie and Mermaid Tale 2, Barbie and Fairytopia, all of the things. It's just start to go down a rabbit hole. They're like, can someone Google how many movies there were? I watched a video of this guy. Can't remember what his name is. If I remember, we'll link it below. Of him watching all of the Barbie episodes and trying to connect all of them and see where the
43 films.
stories intertwine. So how he did it, it was like is Barbie an actress? Is her name actually Barbie? Because there are Barbie movies where her name isn't Barbie. So it's like, and then there are episodes where Barbie is actually an actress acting about something. There's Barbie, that teenage movie, so Barbie Diaries, where she's like a teen, but her name isn't Barbie. So it's like, okay, is she in a movie acting about a teen? Is she in another world? So that video was so interesting and hilarious. He definitely went crazy by watching 43 movies and trying to connect them all, because some of them Barbie is young, some of them Barbie is old, but they're coming after the other, and then they don't connect. And then it's also like, if Barbie's a mermaid, are Barbie's a fairy, or is she a princess, or is she pretending to be these things, or are we crazy?
Or
Maybe Barbie is just a concept, like an abstract concept. Barbie is
The
just
coughing is affirming that. I think Barbie's a concept.
an abstract eldritch entity.
yeah.
Because if you think about it, why are you talking about the Barbie dolls? There's Barbie's a doctor, Barbie's a lawyer. First of all, when did Barbie have time to go to all these schools? Barbie went to med school, Barbie went to law school, Barbie's a veterinarian, Barbie's a pediatrician, Barbie's a chef, Barbie's a.
To be fair, the only other entities that have that many jobs is adult actresses.
Yeah. Actually, if
So
we be,
she's an actress.
but no, actually,
An adult actress.
hold on.
No,
But
she's an
alright,
actress.
if we not being that psychotic, but we can go down another rabbit hole.
Uh-huh.
Barbie with she OnlyFans account there.
I want you to think about this. Remember when we was talking about quantum physics and stuff, right? The easiest way to explain quantum physics and timelines to a child,
Barbie has multiple universes.
yes, is literally the best way to
So-
explain it.
I got a split like universal theory for Barbie. So
It
is
would make
there
more
a
sense.
so I got like a
A Barbie universe where there's Barbie, Fairytopia, Barbie, the mermaid ones, and Barbie. Like, those magical beings are all on the same plane because they're magic related. And then the ones where she's like an equestrian, or she's like a regular person.
so I got like a Earth Zero Barbie.
That would probably be the first Barbie movie.
But would it though?
I feel like Earth Zero Barbie would probably be the normalist Barbie. So like Barbie. Wait. No. Let me finish. Let me. So Barbie life in a dream house. That Barbie.
No, actually, you know what could be prime Barbie? Barbie in the Barbie movie, because the Barbie
There
movie
is Barbie in the Barbie movie. There is
exactly.
a Barbie, and then it starts. So like, I think even with Nutcracker or one of them, it starts with Barbie talking to her sister or something like that, and then she's telling her a story. So then Barbie is starring in that movie technically because she's telling the story, but it's not really a real life story.
Or we don't believe it's a real
So
life story.
Prime Barbie is the movie Barbie.
Narrator.
Mm,
The narrator
is
is Prime Barbie.
the
Barbie's
narrator
telling-
from the Barbie movie.
Whichever movies start with a narrator, that is Barbie Zero.
But Barbie Zero can't interact with
Other Barbies.
other Barbies unless Barbie
That,
Zero.
no,
She
they-
thinks that they're dreams or
No,
just
no,
stories
no.
that she's creating.
then that is a Barbie watcher.
yeah.
So,
That
for
is Barbie
example,
watcher.
if there is a Barbie that knows there are other Barbies, even as dreams, that's technically a watcher.
Yeah.
So, Prime Barbie, as I was saying, the movie of Margot Robbie, where Barbie becomes privy to like the real world.
Mm-hmm.
I guys, don't shoot me in the neck. I know this movie loosely. That could be
I like
Prime
how we were
Barbie,
nostalgic and we were talking about old school Barbie, and he was like, 2023 Barbie.
but no, because it makes the most sense. Because every other Barbie either has Barbie narrating,
Uh-huh.
or they just jump into a new world where Barbie's doing something fantastical.
Mm-hmm.
There's never like a point where Barbie becomes cognizant of another plane of existence until the Barbie movie.
Yeah.
That's how we have this theory.
So this is so the Barbie movie.
But I feel like if that Barbie didn't even like, she's not even the original Barbie.
but
The original Barbie is the person that Barbie was made off of. Barbie is based on somebody.
Okay.
Who Barbie based on?
Barbara.
Who's Barbara?
Like
Keep talking. Amongst myself.
Barbara from like Hanna Barbera.
Hanna Barbera? You want that made Tintin and all the stuff we
Well,
love?
no. You could have a prime universe that technically, I mean, like from the concept of it isn't, I guess, canonical.
Yeah. Prime universes don't have to be canonical.
In 1945, Handler wanted her daughter Barbara to have an action figure like her brother Ken. So she created her own.
Mm-hmm.
So, Prime Barbie is simply a doll.
But no.
That's
but,
what makes Barbie so cool, because you can put her in different outfits to be anything that you want her to be.
Yeah, but we talking
That's how
now
the
about.
movies evolved off of Barbie.
Yeah, but where did it originate
Need it from?
We need a prime universe. and we
So
need a
the prime
split.
universe is Barbie's not even real. Barbie's just a doll. Barbie's a figment of your imagination. Barbie is whatever you want her to be.
Right.
So prime Barbie is what the girl name?
Barbara's.
Ruth Handler wanted her daughter Barbara to have
So
an action
Barbara
figure.
Handler.
So Barbara
Mhm.
is Barbie Zero, well Barbie Prime, and then every concept comes from her,
Exactly.
and it just so
And-
the Prime
It's
Barbie
what little
universe.
girls are supposed to look up to be like, you don't have any limitations. The sky
Yeah.
is your limit. If you want to be a lawyer, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to surf, if you want to be a mermaid, if you want to be magical.
But all comes from Barbara.
Mhm.
So Barbara is
Prime Barbie.
Prime Barbie. We got it.
And Barbara exists in the real world.
Yeah.
So when Barbie in the Barbie movie comes into the real world and searches for the purpose, searches for like Barbie Zero, essentially, she realizes that all of this is stemming from, we're just creating dreams here at Mattel.
And each dream deviates into a new universe with at least 43 universes.
With 43 world lines.
Yeah.
So it's like which movie that is?
Never gonna be able to tell you.
No. Loki. Where is
Ah.
do in the Loki
Yeah, the
universe
series.
how is go from you show the string and then it's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
I'm doing a visualization for the
Mhm.
audience, not for y'all who already understand that. Guys,
I-
keep up.
I mean that's a
But no, if we getting technical between the, let's say, Marvel and
We
DC
can
connotations of
do a
um,
completely separate episode of Marvel.
yeah, that episode would not be
because the Loki time, I do prefer like Flashpoint. So my iteration of Barbie and Barbie Prime would be coming from the Flashpoint sort of
Yeah.
concept.
Mhm.
Well, I guess the Loki concept might
mostly
fit better, but then it just seemed that at the end it all got to collapse. So when all the dreams of Barbie collapse, does it collapse back into Barbara? If Barbara's still
I don't think
alive?
that it will collapse. I don't think it's gonna collapse. They've built their own string strong enough just based on that fantasy. Like
However-
Barbie now has her own life and she's now a separate entity in every single world.
Yeah,
No.
but that doesn't
Because
become.
because she's been pregnant and had children in some of the entities, so she's literally like that. Barbie is now not even just that fantasy of what Barbie was. That Barbie is now alive and well.
Crisis
Oh,
on Infinite Earths.
we are about to hurt you, brain. Okay, so you could tap that side. Shoot behind the frame. You could tap that side. I am going to come from Steins Gate. Now you see, if we start with said Barbie Prime,
Mhm.
and we go forward, and all the world lines exist.
Mhm.
So you make your way from Barbie Prime to World Line 2, where you got Barbie, that's a mermaid.
Mhm.
And for whatever reason, something happens to Barbie Prime. You know what's happened to Barbie in World Line 2? Things change. So Barbie is no longer Barbie. Barbie might now be Rochelle. Barbie might now be
How did you know
Miranda.
No. You wanna know what's so funny?
Bernstein Bears?
Rochelle is actually
I know.
a character in Barbie.
No,
Okay, so-
Berenstain Bears, I mean. But this could be a Berenstain or Berenstain
Rochelle
Bears
is
thing.
not Barbie. Rochelle is like a sister or
A friend.
a friend or some junk.
I just want you to know. I have trauma from Barbie. I was 4 years old. I was forced to play with Barbie dolls with my friends.
Wait. Pause. Before you get into that, when young, playing with Barbies. Now that you say that, that reminds me. When I was playing with my cousin's Barbies and my Barbies, each Barbie had a different name. Only blonde hair Swoop was Barbie, and everybody else had a different name, even though
Yeah.
they were Barbies. But then when we get to the Barbie movie, hi Barbie, hi Barbie, hi Barbie. No,
It's
your
not-
name
you
is
see-
not
Once
Barbie.
again,
No,
Your name is not Barbie.
Barbie is a concept. Barbie is an eldritch god.
All of them aren't Ken. What happened to Steve? Where did Steve go?
Have you not realized that the world imploded in 2023?
Why?
she didn't.
Why did we get rid of Steve? I like Steve.
But no,
Steve was black.
you just answered
What
your own
happened
question.
to Steve?
You just answered your own thing, right?
I'm just swatting mosquitoes.
So remember we were saying that eventually the world got imploded, right? And things got changed.
Why is everybody Barbie?
That's exactly the proof of implosion.
Because Barbara died.
Possibly. Yo.
So Barbara died, and all of
All of her
girls'
imaginations done. So
now everything had to reset. So everything reset into one like prime entity where, because it already has so many splits of Barbie, everybody went from like Rochelle and LaQuisha
and
to
everything
just Barbie.
converged back into Barbie.
Yeah. So everybody didn't have an identity. Everybody was just Barbie. So now everybody got to.
And
Let
that's
them all
what that
knew.
movie was about. Finding your purpose and finding your identity, and you not having to be
Part
Barbie.
of the Barbie at this point.
Yeah, no, everybody now got to go on from being Barbie to
Whatever they want.
Simone to whoever it is. And you can now be free to just not be Barbie, but to be yourself.
Yeah.
deep. Okay. Before we dive into any other crazy things, let's look at some of the little gems that we brought with us.
Don't make me cry on camera.
We're gonna start with my favorite episode. Which one? Pokemon Jigglypuff. This was Jigglypuff Pop. This was the ultimate episode, in my opinion. It's my opinion. This was the best one. This was the best VHS. In my opinion. You're looking at me like if I'm crazy. In my opinion.
There's only one right answer.
In my opinion.
There's only one right answer.
I want you to add in that clip. It's my opinion. Because my favorite Pokemon is Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is my favorite. We also have Pikachu Party. I don't actually think I've ever watched this. These are not mine. These are Andre's. I don't think I've ever watched this one. Crazy. But this also had the one with the Paris,
Paris
which is
Bombings?
no the
Oh.
crabby looking lobstery thing. Paris.
Paris. Paris.
I called it Paris my
Oh
entire
my!
life.
Listen, Noah, I am going to make sure
To
that there's
be
a pop
quite
up.
fair, the entire time that episode played, every single time I watch it, I call that thing Paris.
I think we the nerds, Jared.
I think so
It doesn't
too.
even matter.
It
I
does.
watched that episode so many times, and I will continue to call it Paris. Anyways, bring on the next gem. Wait, let me show the gem first. Game Boy Color. I actually didn't have a Game Boy Color. I didn't have a Game Boy until Game Boy Advance, which was the one that flips up.
Game Boy Advance SP.
Whatever.
Read a book, nerd.
I had a black Game Boy Advance SP.
Oh
And
damn!
the first game that I used to play was Powerpuff Girls, actually. That was real hard. It sounds like a girl game, like, oh, that's so easy. No, when you got to the him level, that was so hard.
It makes sense. And yet again, another eldritch entity.
Yeah.
That was so hard. I don't think I ever finished the Powerpuff Girls game. But VHS, who remembers Rugrats on the orange Rugrats Goes to Paris on the orange VHS tapes? They're looking at me like I'm crazy, but I know that somebody watching this knows exactly what I'm talking about. Let me also tell you, Lion King. I watched that VHS until all you heard was and then the screen would just go,
You watch it till the gear brat.
yeah.
Damn.
I broke it.
I can't talk. I watch
Watched Aladdin. Watched Secret Garden,
1000.
the animated one, because Secret Garden, real life, was not it. Disappointment. Why was the cat not talking? Disappointment. Let's not even get into that. I watched that movie too, but still, the cartoon was the best. That little boy, when he was all crippled, and then he's learned to walk. I love that for him. Anyways,
Big up everybody with a disability.
big up. If you have a disability, like the video.
Or not. I mean, if
No.
you don't want
If
to
you have a
just put yourself
disability,
in public,
How are they gonna know? Who's gonna know?
you're not
Who's
handicapped.
gonna know?
Not handicapped.
How are they
just
gonna know?
differently able.
How are they gonna know? They're not gonna know. You just see likes. I said multiple times to like this video, so you liking if you have a disability, no one's gonna know. So like the video. You should do that. What other tapes did I obsessively watch?
All I can say is, right, the fact she had the orange Rugrats tape.
I didn't have that one, but my TV had a built-in VHS thingy.
You
It
know,
has some. When I ever had see that tape, let me
VHS player.
see the VHS tape that had 3 X's on it. When I ever see that one,
Andre,
Audrey, please.
go away. Anyways, so my TV that would be in my room because my mommy wouldn't let me watch TV. Didn't have any TV channels, but it had a VHS player, so we could play
I feel like
VHS.
yes, again, she is proving to us the vast difference in lifestyle. I had to get a VHS player, not even brand new.
Is how my phone was built into the TV?
No, but TVs that had it built in costed more.
I don't know that.
Yeah, they did.
That was just a TV that my mommy had, and then it didn't even have any channels.
it
You
just
don't
had
need
different levels of poverty.
Yeah, right. You remember?
Poor Jared.
You remember we had to run inside at 6 o'clock and then turn the channel and make sure the antenna was in the right direction.
My
Just
my
so
granny had a TV like that, and my granddad used to hit the top because it would not align properly. So you have to go
Mhm.
bam, bam for it to
They
shoot
don't
down.
make TVs like that no more, though.
They
I
do not.
can't. You could have, you could have
Yeah,
take
turn
out
it
your
down.
anger on the TV back in the day.
what
You could have punched that.
Yeah.
You could have hit the.
You turning the dial. You seeing the color kind of start to
yo,
do what it's supposed to do, and it just scrambled, and then you finally get it, and then it gone off. So you just bam
you
and
remember
knock it back.
when they had the Dell TVs and then the Dell would break, you go
Dah.
get a Barbie and be like,
And the turn. Ah, boy.
good times.
Brings back poverty.
Good times, good times, good
Poverty.
times. I do remember that those TVs technically only had channel 3 and channel 8.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good times, good times. Now y'all got all these different channels.
What channels? I mean, we got Netflix,
No.
YouTube.
They got boxes. They have
Fam,
boxes.
ain't nobody paying money.
My mom used to pay
Well,
money.
phrase up. Nobody that is a millennial.
I'm that person.
I said
That
my
is-
house got box, so I know what you're talking about.
No.
We got box.
To be fair.
NCTV
Floor
to
TV
be-
different.
MCTV to be specific. I'm
My mother,
sorry.
my mother has MCTV and complains about it every day.
Yeah,
And do you understand?
doesn't
We
like
pay
having
for
MCTV.
floor TV. We get the upwards bundle specifically.
But that means navigate the channels that you're supposed to got.
Yeah, because you know what my mother wants to watch? TBN.
Ah.
3ABN. I know the worst part. She don't watch them no more.
We
She
asked
just
for
watch.
movie channels, and now all of a sudden we got Lifetime things. We got what's called it. Fox
Nah, I
thing.
just keep my service providers in check. If there's one thing that I just do, when I just pay that bill, I expect lightning fast internet and everything else to be on point.
That was
I
good.
just
Whatever
keep,
channels
if
that feel like
anything,
giving it.
if anything about my internet change, I am going there to see that I am outside waiting on their asses.
Not see him. I want to know.
Uh,
Barbados, you get affected by the outage the other day? The
nah.
flow outage? Exactly.
Oh, actually, yeah. I did.
Fam.
Guys,
I want you to know.
before we go down this rabbit hole of TV boxes on screen, because I am on screen and y'all are not on the screen, just going back and forth about flow,
Slow.
Or
Sponsor
any
me.
other
digital, MCTV. You know what? We take sponsorships here.
yeah, we just take money. We
take
just
any.
money, any sort of monetary contribution would
know?
really help us out
Yeah.
in
So-
any way. Just
know,
money,
just a-
please.
We're here.
To
We're
upgrade the studio.
waiting. I have a voice that can do advertisements. All you gotta do is send me what you want me to say.
Yeah.
I will shoot those out for you. Anyways, we're gonna go semi-rapid fire. I'm gonna list TV shows from the 90s and 2000s, and we're gonna see if we know if we've heard of it or not. The Wild Thornberries, 1998 to
Yeah.
2004. Loved it, especially the son that was nonverbal. And does he have ADHD? Is he autistic? There's something wrong with that kid.
Well, you'll do a breakdown in another episode.
Dun, dun, dun. Well,
Also,
Thornberries.
Eliza talking to animals.
Well,
That's not a
Thornberries
mental health
and
issue.
Rugrats. Best movie ever.
Yes, 100%. Also, can we say pause? So this whole thing about Angelica being insane
Is this true?
and the babies being a figment of her imagination, Tommy being dead, and his father Stu building toys, and that's why Tommy never actually gets to play with the toys because Tommy's dead, and that's why he puts them on his shelf. The twins being twins because it was a miscarriage, and Angelica didn't know if it was a girl or a boy, so she created that it was twins, and also that Chucky died in an accident, and his dad is just nervous and anxious all the time because the accident that happened with his child. Let's talk about that because
There's no way to disprove that is
What it is.
everybody
It's not.
always comments, "What about All Grown Up?" But let's think about it. All Grown Up didn't come around until the success of Rugrats, so technically, we could just
And
be
once
like,
again, All Grown Up could also still be a continuation of
Of her
overactive
imagination.
"But they actually
imagination.
went to school."
Did they? Do we ever see them in class? Do you
Yeah,
ever see roll call get taken with them?
and Kimmy, when she's coming and be siblings with Chucky.
I want you to know, no matter how you try to spin it, there is an open enough hole.
So the only baby that actually alive is Philip, Tommy's little
Maybe.
brother.
Maybe. We're not even sure. This goes back to I'm pretty sure you know about
And
this.
her black friend is just be entertaining you because she's just like,
Because
you
she's a
have
child.
lost your marbles.
But she's a child.
Yeah.
Children is entertain everything. Like, oh, you got 4 imaginary friends? That's cool,
Correct.
I guess.
Hold on. Let's go down a better rabbit hole. You know about this rabbit hole already. I don't know if she know about it. Did you know that Muriel and Eustace died in season 2?
Pardon me? How did they die?
Okay.
Courage the Cowardly Dog, if you didn't.
Okay. All right. So you remember the episode with who the man name now? Not Lacroix. The one that the puppeteer one.
Yeah.
First of all, I was terrified of Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Mm.
Terrified.
Best
So-
show ever.
Scary.
Best. Rest in peace, David Cohen. So essentially, the episode when they got turned into puppets actually was when they did it, because that was the season finale of season 2. I think it was. And every episode after that is when all the hijinks get turned up to 100. That was when you had talking Eustace heads, talking Muriel heads. Muriel head would get lob off and walking down the road by itself. Because at the end of that episode, everything that happens beyond it, and it also happens in any episode, to cope, Courage is puppeteering Muriel and Eustace. So everything from then on that is wildly fantastical is just poor child Courage trying to cope.
Yeah, he's basically become Sasori the Red Sand. For anybody that into anime and Naruto,
I know your brain is popping. Think about it. That was like the episode when Eustace get turned into a washing. No, Muriel get turned into a washing machine, and Eustace get turned into a wrecking ball.
Mm-hmm.
All of those come after season 2. All of them.
Return the slab. Return the slab.
It's actually scary that Return the Slab was before that.
Yeah.
Like the actual life or death episodes all came before season 2. Return the Slab, the notorious LeQuack. All of the hijinks with LeQuack is before season 2. Everything that could really kill Eustace and Muriel happened before they get turned to puppets.
Grow, expand, explode, grow, expand, explode.
Okay. I'm not doing this anymore. So, we're gonna keep going.
You were-
Recess.
So you
1997 to 2001. I love Recess.
yeah,
Nah.
come home after school.
It's alright.
That was good to me. Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Ah.
Yeah. In fact, I only know about that because of he.
I've never watched that.
Are you
It
serious?
is.
Yeah.
It.
That one was 2001 to 2015.
Let me just. That's Adult Swim.
Okay. Teacher's Pet. Heard of but never watched.
What on earth is that?
2000
No
to
idea.
2002. Home movies.
No idea.
Star Wars, The Clone Wars. That
Of
was
course.
2008 to
Of course.
2013. Teen Titans, 2003
course.
to 2006.
100%.
No,
No,
once,
like the original.
yeah,
Teen
of
Titans.
course, of course,
Of course.
Once we say something like
I
Teen
was
Titans Go,
clarifying
I need
for
a
the
clarification.
people.
If anybody come in any
Phineas
comments
and
that say,
Ferb. I love Phineas and Ferb.
yeah,
Yeah.
There's 104 days of summer vacation.
I got a lot of
Who
theories about
comes
them too.
along just to end
Yo.
it? Yeah. Yeah,
Yo.
Candace is psychotic.
No.
None of that actually happens. Tell me.
Nah,
Right.
I'm not getting another one.
No,
That was
rack my brain. Go
that
ahead.
was duck. You can alone, Dre.
Rack my
I
brain.
read first.
Rack my brain.
You're not destroying.
I will let you to destroy Phineas and Ferb for me because I love Phineas.
I love Phineas and Ferb too.
Same.
I love Phineas and Ferb.
Okay, go ahead.
It's iconic. We can leave that.
Let's
for another
go
episode.
ahead.
We can leave that for another day.
We can have a whole episode about.
Family Guy, 1999 to present.
I am not a Family Guy
I'm
fan.
not a Family Guy fan.
That's crazy.
Nah, I don't like Family Guy.
SpongeBob
humor.
SquarePants. Sorry,
Yes.
I'm gonna cut you
Yeah,
guys off.
great.
Nah, not really.
What?
It's okay. Like I grew out to SpongeBob. I don't like the cartoons that I grow out of. Like I like the cartoons that I can grow and continue to still like it even now. So like even watching Cowardly Dog right now, like I can watch that now and be like funny or it's like interesting or like Codename Kids Next Door had a theme.
Amazing.
Great. That you can still follow along even though you're an adult now and be like, that was a good show.
I feel
But
like
with
if
SpongeBob,
no, I think if you watch a
Yeah.
modern SpongeBob episode, you'll realize it is no longer a children's show.
I don't like that. I want it to be a children's show.
I
But
also
we can still
think
enjoy it.
I saw the SpongeBob movie, did not like it
Which
at
one?
all. I guess it had more 3D animation. I don't know which one.
Yeah,
it
I know
is.
what you mean.
I did not like it at all, man. I don't know.
I think it's not really. Nah. Oh wait, Codename Kids Next Door was nice.
Yeah,
Funny.
amazing.
Kim
Exceptional.
Possible.
Exceptional.
We love a Kim Possible. Proud Family. We love a Proud
Exceptional.
Family. I love it.
Which one's Pro Family?
With the Black family. Like,
He didn't have a Disney Channel, so
No, I
he
did
wouldn't have
not.
no
So, yeah.
Proud Family.
but
That's
but
in a
no,
way.
but Pro used to show on CBC on Saturdays.
Nah,
That
I
was
can't remember
after
seeing
a
it.
while.
Yeah,
After a
but that was Pro Family had started coming on CBC just after X-Men had done.
Courage the Cowardly Dog was 1996 to 2002.
Amazing.
Exceptional.
Fairly Odd Parents was 2001 to 2017.
Never
Top
got
tier.
into it.
Did you watch a new one?
Not yet. It on my list though.
I like the new one. I love how they tried to make it a story after the fact. Like near the end, they tried to make it like the reason why you're not aging is because you made a wish that you would never age and that he bumps into his ex-girlfriend and she has a tattoo and all sorts of things. Like I like that they did that at the end, but like before that they weren't like dropping hints. You're confused as to the
Nah,
tattoo thing.
I didn't know. I know how Fairly Odd Parents ended, but I didn't know that time on an ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, there's
Parker.
got a woman. She's come in, and she say her name, and she's go Timmy, and then I think she or he just got a heart with the person name going through.
Essentially
And
though,
that's the-
Timmy screwed the timeline by
Yeah.
accident.
So he's
Boy,
It
didn't
was-
seem best
it
of a
wasn't
way
on accident. He wanted to be a child.
But
Forever.
he wanted to be a child, not
Forever.
the rest of the world.
Well, some people weren't children anymore. Some people were. So like, if you weren't in his immediate
Circle.
circle, you grew up. That was like the girlfriend that we just talked about with the tattoo. She wasn't in his immediate circle, so she wasn't in the episodes every single day. So therefore,
She get to grow up.
she grew up.
So how did they allow I want to say 10-year-old to get a tattoo?
I mean, she just wished for it.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. So that's okay, right? We that
It's not okay.
well, yeah, I only know that okay. He wished that he will always be 10, so he could keep the fairy god
Parents.
parents and what's not. But to then hit me with he also was tatted. He was a
He did
YN.
a lot of
He
things
used
that
to-
were not cool.
Yeah.
That was just like questionable. It was like, what are you doing?
In actuality, not just him only being 10, the fact that his parents never got to die. So, like, in reality, all of their actual friends died.
So it's basically, oh yeah, remember that you had friends? No, that was 10,000 years ago, right?
I knew about this part of the movie because it brought up a topic in a Discord, and everybody was like, y'all realize that Timmy's actually a villain?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was like, huh?
It's just selfish and self-centered, and it's all about what he wants.
But he's a kid.
He is.
But he is a villain. If you change the music of Fairly Odd Parents, even a little darker, like a little more bass or something, the whole
Couldn't
tone
think
would
so.
change.
Yeah.
The whole tone would change. You'd be like, oh, you hear some Akatsuki music, and you'd be like, yeah.
To be fair,
Timmy entering. Final boss.
hot take, y'all could flame me in the comments. Jimmy Neutron is a villain.
I hated Jimmy Neutron with all of my being.
He's a villain.
Hated him.
Jimmy was a villain. It
He
annoys
was
me.
so obnoxious.
He did try to make another Dexter.
Obnoxious.
But
They ended up making Mandar,
like Dexter.
but they ended up making Mandar and tried to make Mandar cool. And the problem is that everything that Jimmy did was a self-fulfilling prophecy. So Jimmy be like, aliens coming. No one knows aliens are coming. Even you not sure aliens are coming. But you make something that will make aliens actually come because it's a little too advanced for humanity. Or the time when he made, who the boy name? The little chubby boy that was generally very quiet and dumb.
Mhm.
Super smart and super brave. I was like, why would you do that? Why?
But then, when somebody grow up and genetically modify humans, where this come from all of a sudden? Oh, that's malpractice. You grew up
Guys,
seeing Jimmy Neutron do this. You see?
that's one.
Garbage.
Ed, and Eddie, 1999 to 2008.
Best show ever.
Neither here or
I
there to
wanted
me.
those jawbreakers so bad. And when I lived in England, when I was like 4, I had jawbreakers. They hurt your jaw. They're not that big. They're not as big as those ones, obviously, but it hurts.
I love jawbreakers.
For
However,
somebody that don't swallow pills.
What do you mean? You're not supposed to swallow a jawbreaker. You're just supposed to keep it in your mouth. Suck
forever.
on it. You can't bite it.
Well,
You
I
see,
have.
right?
I have.
Exactly. I have a very, very.
I like my teeth.
I want to
so
say
thank
it. I will try to bite it.
Also, shout out to Johnny and Plank.
Oh yeah,
Johnny.
my
Okay.
best friend Plank.
You're my
No,
best friend.
it's always about I am Rolf, the son of a shepherd.
Rolf and those animals. Like, Rolf was just so interesting.
Yeah, he was intense, man.
Actually, Rolf was how everybody started figuring out that it was purgatory.
Ah,
It's
yeah.
purgatory?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's purgatory.
yeah.
So
Come on, keep up with the Cartoon Network, man.
okay, so this one I can tell you real quick. Have you ever realized they're always in the cul-de-sac and they never leave?
Mm-hmm.
And everything that happens within about 100 meters of the cul-de-sac. Even the trailer part that the Canker sisters live
It's right
is
there.
technically on the cul-de-sac.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, the theory is that everybody that lives in the cul-de-sac are children that died around the same time,
Mm-hmm.
but this is their purgatory. They never got to go to hell or heaven. Them just here. And the first reason people started to put it together, how broken Ed is, how broken Rolf is, and the fact that every
Which
time
Ed? Which
one
Ed?
one Ed is the strongest one,
Yeah.
the dumbest one. Ed that does eat.
Double D is the smartest one.
Yeah.
Ed. 1.
Mhm.
D. is the dumb one, and the middle one is
Right.
Eddie. Sorry.
So first Ed, how he does eat things and
A broken character.
correct. Ed is Ed, Rolf, and the little girl that got blonde hair, and Sarah. Before them, broken. Like they defy the laws of physics consistently.
Yeah.
And as everybody was just like, something is off. And then they had the episode when Kevin should have died. When he had get pummeled to pulp and just came back normal.
Like it was Goku. Yeah.
Also,
Purgatory.
purgatory. Like, think about it.
I know you know. I know it is half the battle.
Cat Dog, 1998
Hate
to
it.
2005.
Hate it.
Dislike.
Hate it.
I didn't hate it.
That was horrendous.
Powerpuff Girls, 1998 to 2005.
Great.
Exceptional.
Not the new one though.
As Told by Ginger was my jam.
What on earth is
Don't know. Have no idea.
So
what that
good. If you know, you know. If you were a
Mhm.
teenage girl, you know. If you were a
is.
tween, yep.
I indeed was not
As
a teenage
told
girl.
by Ginger, pretty much because it was about tween stuff, like learning how to be a preteen.
You know what we had? Power Rangers.
I'm sorry that y'all had trash.
But
They're all predators.
what?
At least one of them is. We're not going down that road. Anyways, My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Had a couple good episodes.
Johnny Bravo, 1995 to 2004.
Top tier.
Yeah, talk there.
What was it even about?
Toxic masculinity.
Johnny Bravo.
Not
In
even
a
that.
word, a tool. The sunglass wearing, pompadour sporting, cartoon's sole mission in life was to get women to go on dates with him. But as a kid, it was pretty entertaining to watch. Maybe that's because we hadn't yet reached the age of fending off Johnny Bravos in real life.
You see, no, but the issue.
The thing is,
Johnny Bravo actually got more.
nuance to it.
Yeah, because he grew up like,
A mama's boy.
and not like every other kid could relate. He grew up like skinny, always getting bullied and everything. And because of that, he wanted to change and become something better. The issue is when you don't got the guidance, is when to stop. Like,
Yeah.
if you see everybody that bullying you at a certain way, and you know become bigger,
Then-
stronger, and everything, it's like, I feel now I got to act that way, and it's just a lesson in you got to learn how to grow, but you got to understand yourself while growing.
Mhm.
So he just grew, and it was like, yeah, he's no, I can't get bullied, but he didn't really develop his character. He didn't become
Yeah.
a person that could be like, oh, as I was growing and bettering myself, I also grew how to approach people, how to be social, how to talk to women. So I just like, oh look, because I was getting bullied because I was small, and now I got muscles. Hit her. I was not the man.
Correct.
I should be getting everything that I was deprived.
However, one thing that everybody likes to highlight is if he had a better approach,
Yeah.
and he was to get one of the girls, they would get spoiled. Look at how Johnny treats his mother. That man would go to the ends of the earth for that woman. Well, he has in numerous shows.
Hmm?
You tell him mother, cool, you go dead.
Yeah, the thing is that he is good. His approach is horrendous.
Yeah.
If he was to like get any of the women, he would treat them amazing. He would give them the world. He would go through any lengths. But guess what? When his approach is like, hey mama. Every time. It's like, yo, dog, like come on, buddy. Like, jeez, oh
Just learn a little.
yeah, like
Like the man has failed with Velma. The man failed with Daphne. The man has failed with every crossover character he has interacted with.
the man has the thing is this should speak to volumes about something else, is he didn't have confidence. No, he has almost too much confidence.
Yeah.
You know what's going
So he's
0
arrogant.
for 100 and still trying?
Arrogance.
Confidence. Arrogance. With arrogance, I feel like if you would tell yourself, yo, these women ain't shit.
Yeah.
But he just come in there. He still be like, oh, okay, get denied. Okay,
Try again.
yeah, try again. He don't ever put the blame on the woman.
He puts the blame on himself.
Yeah,
Like, remember the episode where it was like he went, the woman flip you over, and the man was like, "Cool, went home and pump weights fresh." I'm like, next time we'll be good.
Okay. Rocket Power, 1999 to 2002.
That's why I wanted to skateboard.
yeah, it was cool, man. It bring a lot of people into understanding extreme sports.
Mm-hmm.
Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Oh,
Who is this?
oh!
Sorry to those who are using headphones.
Oh my goodness! Great,
2005
11
to 2008.
11.
Yo,
We got
yo,
a whole episode about
yo.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. I
Yes.
is OG, the only one that ain't really F at the timeline.
What about
Korra?
Korra? What did Korra do?
Korra's Korra.
What did Korra
Oh
do?
my God.
So the new Avatar is coming out. What did Korra do?
Pause. You want to start or I can start?
I didn't start. That's what I mean, right? Korra decided that she is the
Andre is
boss.
so angry. He can't even contain it.
Nah,
Nah, upset. Like she decided, you know what?
Mhm.
Again, I want to say toughen up and I can make this big girl decision and destroy the whole like fuel his spirit went around and everything. No happen no? Everybody gotta fix that shit.
Hold on. Let me
She
get
do
a little
so
bit.
much garbage.
But no, there's a new Avatar.
And poor Pavi is struggling.
Shut up! My man, Potter, my man.
Little girl.
No, but I mean like yeah.
Andre uses my man for everything, just for
But yeah,
context.
but still, all right, no, but this is the thing. Because remember, everything need balance. I was talking about this with one boys the other day. She opened one spirit portal. You know what? That ain't too bad. At least you got one way of knowing where the crap came from.
Mm.
Because remember, the spirit world is essentially hell or heaven, depending on who lived there.
Mm-hmm.
And all the things that live in the spirit world, nasty and obnoxious and big, and could kill you.
And a lot of them has a disdain
For humans.
for humans. Like and she everybody don't know this, but she know this. She know. I went from the face eating
Yeah.
one. She know that the man come on tell him she
Listen,
listen to me.
the
Don't
face,
kill everybody.
the face stealer literally tell her, "I'm you the first human that I will not kill on sight because you know why? I bested the man at 12.
Mm-hmm.
I met the man,
I remember
respected him. The man chose, and the thing is, the thing about it is that I ain't went back to the face stealer for Zuko mother face.
Yeah.
I want to take that for a second. After already bursting the man tail before, I had to go back to said man. I was like, yo, I know we got agreement, but like,
Well, here tune for everybody that in thing. The series, even though it stopped, the comics does continue.
yeah.
So I got more information. Everybody should read the comics and find out more.
So you can
about
understand.
so you can understand like how like
where we vex.
like it got a lot like Zuko does go on. He whole journey to like
Find his
fight
mother.
and like repair like the Fire Nation and everything and.
This was supposed to be a rapid fire.
And it's go into then Korra, and then Korra does just come and be like, I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Because realistically, Korra's main issue was Korra was selfish. Korra, like, you get everything I realized that Avatar. So what I did, he saw what all the other avatars lacked. A team. Every avatar before would go master element and then they're by themselves for 50 odd years. The only other one that had a friend was Roku. You know who his friend was? Sozen Fada.
Who did what, basically? Yeah.
Genocide the world.
Mm-hmm.
No. So I realized all past avatars issue was they were alone. Well, I was lucky enough to have friends. And then Aang's friends turned out to be the best thing ever. So the man created the Order of the White Lotus to help every future avatar have guidance. What did Korra do with all that guidance? No, I want to do my own thing. And I'll say this, and this is my ending point. Kuvira was not that good a metal bender. She was barely above BFM. Barely. And she had Korra on the ropes.
Everybody was
Had Korra
slapping
on the
she
ropes.
And this thing, what disrespect me about Korra is that Korra grew up and she was a master at
She wasn't a master.
Everything.
well, no, she was very good.
She was good.
She was
This
very
is
good.
not an episode about Avatar.
Yeah, she was very good at everything except airbending. Cool. You got such a good foundation. You able to do everything, and then you can just do jack shit fuck all. It makes sense. People, make it make sense for me, please.
Please.
Make it make sense.
Danny Phantom, 2004 to 2007.
12 out of 10.
It was great.
Would recommend.
Great.
Invader Zim,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
guys,
2001 to 2006.
listen to me. And I will say this now. 100% of my personality and ditziness comes from Gur.
Invader Zim was so funny.
It was it. It was the show.
It was.
Oh my god. They don't make it like that no more.
You lie!
What's New Scooby Doo?
Yes.
Yeah.
2002 to 2006.
I feel like they're missing a
Let's-
lot of Scooby Doos.
They were just putting that on the list, but I was just about to say all of the Scooby Doos. Except
You
for
You know-
Be Cool Scooby Doo.
Hold on.
No.
No. Should we break our head with this one too?
No.
Let's
loved
break.
every single one except for these.
You don't love Velma?
No. Wait. Is it Be Cool Scooby Doo? The one that I hate? The one that's just Scooby and Shaggy?
No, that's Scooby and Shaggy.
No,
All right.
Okay, that's cool.
So I could pop
Because
you.
Scooby Doo is the new.
You wanna know what my favorite? Oh, that's the one we were watching.
Yeah.
I don't hate Be Cool Scooby Doo.
Okay,
that's not the one
so-
I hate.
So I won't pop your head.
I
real
take that
quick.
back. Take that back.
I won't pop your head.
Wait, my favorite Scooby Doo movie was the one with the sisters, the Hex Girls,
The
the
only
first Hex Girls movie.
the only
So the one
Scooby-Doo.
with the witch, where the man does get crazy and doesn't want to bring back. He answers search from the dead, and he's Willow, and you just
That was-
be
that was
like,
actually
calm
kinda good.
down, buddy, calm down. That was my favorite Scooby Doo movie.
But no, you know the only answer is should be the live action Scooby Doo movie.
I love the live action
That was
Scooby Doo movie.
amazing.
I loved that. That
I
was
also had that on
amazing.
VHS.
So there's
no one can beat live action Scooby Doo. Friggin' Rowan Atwin. How do you say his
Mr.
name?
Bean.
Rowan Atwin. He was in the movie.
so it's time to pop your head, Simone. In a part of the internet, there is something about
I liked Velma. It wasn't good, but I
Oh.
watched it.
what's that?
Velma.
Oh, so in a part of the internet, I don't know if you know what this, Dre. It said that Scooby is actually not a dog. He
Yeah.
is an eldritch god
Mm.
who found Shaggy and found the Mr. Yang and was having fun just
I
Like-
don't believe that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And every time.
every time Velma figures out that Scooby is not a dog, he kills them and
Yeah.
remakes them.
I
So-
don't believe that.
Hold on. It's get better. So it starts the first time it happened would have been the end of the first series.
I'm looking for all the names so that I can tell you the one I don't like.
Oh. So after the end of the first series, Velma found out, he killed him, then you get the first remake.
Mm.
And then you get the second remake. And he remade it. It is a total of 10 different Scooby-Doo shows.
Yeah.
Then you get the one with Velma Black. And that was the
In
one.
that one, Velma is just crazy.
Huh?
Thomas is crazy at that point.
Exactly. But now in that one, in the animation that the person did to highlight the story, the man was like, "You keep finding out, and I keep making you smart. I can make you dumb next time."
Also, let's talk about a pup named Scooby Doo and how much I didn't like Red. What his name was?
Red Herring?
Red Herring.
Why?
Because he was annoying.
Red Herring was fun, man. I love the pup named Scooby Doo.
I love all Scooby Doo shows up until that last one.
Velma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Scooby Doo and Guess Who.
No. It could be Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated. That's the more.
How are you
like,
telling me
teen
one that I don't like?
If you mean the one with just Shaggy and Scooby is
Get a clue.
Yeah, Get a Clue, Scooby Doo.
Scooby and Shaggy Get a Clue. That's
Yeah.
what it's called.
Or yeah,
Get a Clue. I didn't like Get a Clue.
that was also a good.
Hanna-Barbera has made too much Scooby Doo's
Did
at
you
this
know
point.
that I called it Barbara this whole time? Hanna-Barbera? I said Hanna-Barbera in my head for all of my life. I know that they were extra letters,
It's close enough.
but
No.
I was like, that's what it says. That's like, I can make myself sound dumb. So I thought Isuzu and Suzuki were the same thing. And let me tell you this, I could spell. And I literally one day started sounding it out when I saw Isuzu, and I stopped myself mid sounding it out because it wasn't sounding like Suzuki. And I was like, I don't care. It's the same thing.
I got a lot of people that Hyundai and Honda is the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
You see an H and be like,
Whatever.
might as well.
I was
Give me
like-
one of them ones with the H.
I was like, I don't even want to be, I don't want to have my mind blown. I don't want to know that they're two different things. So we're going to cut that off. I'm being eaten by a bug. I also didn't like Scrappy Doo stuff, to be quite honest.
Scrappy Doo was good at points.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to actually rapid fire. No, this is actually the last one. The Grandma Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Meh. Now, I know the ones that I called out, these 27 that I called out on this list, weren't very 90s heavy. They're more early 2000s heavy. We can do another episode of nostalgia because there's a lot of stuff that we did not cover, that we didn't talk about. But we've been talking for a really long time and we've gone on many different tangents. If there's any specific tangent that you would like to hear more of, comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for 100 subscribers. Right. Thanks for 100 subscribers. Thank you guys for watching every week. And I will see you next week. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Subscribe
Like the video.
or be kidnapped.
Watch. Rest in
Pause.
peace, Patsy. Love you for that.
Pause. No, just realized
What?
I was not recording.
That was such a great intro.
It really was. It was the best intro ever. And I only realized it just now.
So, how we can rectify this?
We do the intro
Okay.
with more energy.
So the same exact energy.
Are you rolling now?
Oh, I recorded all of this because this is going to go into the podcast at the end. Bloopers about when Fonzie forgets things. I'm only human, guys. Sad face.
I'm only human after all.
I'm only human after all.